and welcome to your daily love reading for Tuesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the gorgeous Arcanum Tarot. I'm going to connect with my deck, the Twin Flame Answers and Illumination, and Sandra's deck, the Angel Whispers of Love. So I'm going to use these 3 decks to connect with the energy around you, your person, and the journey. And I'm going to talk a little bit about Ascension symptoms. So if you've been having any pain, especially in the heart chakra or in your back, whether it's lower, middle, or upper back, we're going to talk about why. And I did touch on that in yesterday's reading as well. It's very obvious from that reading that I did yesterday that they want to communicate to you. They want to look deep into your eyes and bare their soul. And they are in the process of coming to terms with the fact that they know what they need to do. Whether that's release a karmic cycle or move on from a situation, they know what they need to do. And yes, many of them may be waiting until the new year for that because they may be in fear about things coming up. They may have obligations and responsibilities. That could be to their job, it could be to their children. It may be they're afraid of stepping out of their comfort zone until the new year. But have faith in the journey because things are getting so close now and they've never been this close to union before. So let's see what you need to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? Straight out. Wow, 5 of Wands. So there's conflict there that you were dealing with. The energy around them, we've got the moon for them, powerful as we move towards the new moon as well. And the energy around the connection. What's the energy around the connection, the journey? What do we need to know? Thank you, angels. What's the message around you today? What's the message for you today? What do you need to know? Wow, I love it how one card's coming out. It's a very clear, precise message. Wow, look at that for them. One sticking out, 2 jumping out. Look at that, forever. They know that this love they have for you is forever. They know it's eternal. They know it's not going anywhere. And the energy around the connection itself, we've got 1 card jumping in my hand there. Just see what's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, family. So it could be family things in the way. We've got Thanksgiving this week for those of you that celebrate that. And then we're moving towards December with stress, Christmas shopping, Christmas plans, Christmas meals, all of that. So there's a lot going on. So what's the energy around you? What's the angel message for you? What do you need to know? Thank you, angels. And what's the angel message for them today? And what's the angel message for the journey? What's the angel message for the journey today? Clear card, please. Trying to jump in my amber. I know it's not the right card. There it is, okay? So let's see what's going on. Now let's talk a little bit about Ascension first of all, because this is something that we all go through. We all may go through it at different times, but we definitely go through it, the same way. So we'll start with the heart chakra. Are any of you having heart pain right now? Palpitations? Maybe you feel like you can't breathe, or you can't breathe in properly, or maybe you're having your heart skipping a beat, or you're just having a little bit of an issue with your heart in general. Again, they give me the back pain as well. This can also affect the shoulder blades and, this kind of area. So the heart can also affect the back too. But this is because they are going through a heart chakra activation. So they are able to open their heart up to you, to experience the love the right way, in a more balanced way, where they're okay with being vulnerable and they're taking those walls down. So that can affect the heart chakra. So what they're actually guiding me to tell you with is to assist with this, use some rose quartz. Either wear it or keep it on you, or maybe sit with it for a little while. Or when you're going through any pain or anything starts flaring up, get some rose quartz and hold it, because it will help you to feel calm. Or breathe and call on the angels, especially Archangel Raphael and Jesus, and know that you are safe. Obviously, if you have severe heart pain and you feel you want to see a professional, do that. But I wouldn't be surprised if you're experiencing this, because it's Ascension. So heart chakra activation is taking place. And we've been speaking about heart chakra and sacral chakra over the last few weeks. The heart is preparing so it can open up to giving and receiving love in all its purest and many forms. Simple, unconditional, and true. Slow down and accept the process. Affirm, I am safe, and breathe through any discomfort. Now, I'm not surprised that this is happening when in your cards you've got the 5 of Wands. So I'm going to bring that card in there, because If you're in any conflict with your own self, if you're going into doubt, or maybe you're having arguments with people in your own life, or there's people in your family who are trying to tell you what to do, or telling you should move on, or if you've perhaps watched a reading and it's brought up feelings in you, maybe something didn't resonate with you, and then you don't know what's going on, you're thinking, I don't know what to believe. This can be the higher self and the ego battling each other, and you can feel heart pain. So the message is, slow down and affirm, I am safe, and then breathe through any discomfort. It's the same with if you're dealing with any family or anything that's causing you triggers, or anything that's causing conflict. Maybe there's some conflict right now between you and your twin, and you're thinking, what do I do? Breathe. Breathe. Breath work is so powerful, because not only does it calm you down and move you back into your heart space. So obviously if you are having any heart pain or anything like that, it will heal it and bring in a recovery, but it brings you back into the here and now. So if you're in conflict, you're in fear. If you're in fear, you're not operating in the now, you're in the past or the future. Your mind is occupied by fears about what if this happens, what if that happens, or if only I'd done this, if only that. And it's not safe in those energies because you're out of control. So if you breathe yourself back into the present moment, you're back in control. And then you remember it's okay. You feel better. So when you breathe in and out, once through the nose, and then out through the mouth, again and again, 3 times, it centers you. That's why sometimes if you do 3 deep breaths in and out, 3 is a magic number. If you do 3 deep breaths in and out, you'll feel a bit wonky or woozy. You'll be like, oh, I feel weird. It's because you've brought yourself back into the now. It's a lot like how it feels if you've been connecting with the spirit realm and then you come back to where you currently are. It's about you aligning with your truth. So the message is, if you feel you're going through any conflict, if you're having any ups and downs, if you're struggling, breathe. Breathe yourself back into the now. Now, I'm going to connect with the upper back when I connect with their cards, because that's definitely what they're going through as well. I mean, this is obviously, you're going through this too, and you're going through the back pain maybe too, but I feel it's more connected with that. So the message for you is forgive. Look at this, forgive. This may also be why you're in a conflict right now, because you know you need to forgive. You may also be dealing with some pain in your heart because you know you need to forgive. Forgive yourself, forgive them, forgive the karmic partner, forgive anything that seems to be in the way. Just let it all go. And the angels say, know that there is a divine plan. So when you know there's a divine plan, you're able to forgive and let go and heal and relax and breathe. There is a divine plan when it comes to your life. A plan that is part of the bigger picture. So trust in where you're being led and forgive. Go into the mirror and say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And when you look into your own eyes, it's like looking into their eyes. You may even notice as you get closer to union, you're looking very similar to your twin. Your features may look the same. You may even do a selfie and think, wow, it's like my twin looking back at me. You feel their energy because you are one. So you are connected more than ever right now. And the energy around them is the moon. So they're going through all this illusion. And that's why they're having back pain. So back pain is connected with worry and concern. And that's what the moon can bring up. Whether it's a moon cycle or it's just about them reflecting or knowing what they need to do and change. And that brings up worry and concern. So they have worries and concerns about the stability and the future of their own life. Or maybe they're thinking about their kids or their job or their finances. Trust that God is your source and your life is divinely guided and protected. So obviously if they are worrying, they're going to have heart issues anyway, because their heart may beat faster. Or it may put stress on the heart, or they feel tension. So back pain is about worry and concern about what's next. And when we are thinking about what's next, remember, we're not in the here and now. So the easiest way to deal with that is to breathe yourself into the now. Now, if they are having lower back pain, it's because they've got money issues. They may be in debt, or they may have ties with their karmic partner, financial ties, or they may be worried about the kids and money connected with that, or they could have an investment and they could be just worried about leaving the job because of money or whatever it is, but they have financial concerns and fears around that. So remember, the desire for more is healthy, the feeling of lack is not. So use affirmations that you have enough and affirm, I'm rich in all things. I'm rich in all things. So if you're mirroring that, if you're also having money worries, or you're worrying about money because of Thanksgiving, or you're worrying about Christmas time or anything else, let that go. If there's middle back pain, which is kind of what I'm connecting with, it's more middle and upper back, but it's kind of the middle back where the heart is. This is connected with guilt. So they've got guilt. Now they could have guilt if they were the karmic partner and they feel guilty because they love you. They feel guilty because they're having fantasies about you and feelings about you that they think, I shouldn't probably be having those feelings because I'm married, or I've got this person in my life blocking my throat. Wow. This causes blocks. This makes them very emotional. Wow, I'm channeling this. Oh, fear. This is a big one for them right now. Their eyes are watering, crying. They don't want to cause anyone pain. They feel guilty because they've hurt you. They may be hurting a karmic partner. That's why they're blocking the throat. This is causing issues with communication, by the way. It hurts them more than it hurts you. It hurts you too, but it's hurting them. I'm connecting with what they're feeling. It's a big block because they don't want to hurt anyone. They don't want to cause anyone pain. They don't want to upset anyone. They don't want to hurt the kids. They don't want to cause problems, and it's causing them pain. Of course they want you. Of course they love you. Of course they want to tell you how they feel, but they're in pain. They're crying over this if they're dealing with guilt. It's causing them immense stress and struggle, and that's causing heart pain. Guilt over the past, the way they've treated you, things that have happened, things that may have caused problems in the past. If you've had a long relationship, for example, and it's been going on, things could have happened throughout your journey. You know what your circumstances are. But there's a need to forgive themselves and let it go for good. And St. Peter is assisting. Wow, so things can speed up. 2 motorbikes there. So why is St. Peter assisting? Well, St. Peter denied Jesus. He didn't betray Jesus like Judas did, but in his eyes he might have well have done that because he denied him. He said, I don't know you. I don't know who he is. And the shame he felt from that ate him up. Okay, so he might as well in his eyes have put him on the cross, because that was just as bad as Judas betraying him in his eyes. So St. Peter comes in when your person feels like they've really wronged you or wronged someone else, and it may not even be a big thing, but to them it's the worst thing in the world. So St. Peter is coming in to help them, to reassure them so they can let it go for good and forgive themselves and be free. And this is why I'm connecting with. They cry over this. They don't like the fact that they've hurt you. They don't like the fact that they've let you down. They don't like the fact that they're having all these thoughts about you when they should be in a committed relationship. So they know they need to make a change. And they're feeling all this guilt. We've also got upper back pain because they may feel unloved and unsupported where they are. They don't feel loved where they are, and they certainly don't feel supported. They feel loved and supported when they're around you. So they are craving love and approval, and you may be craving love and approval. You may be feeling unloved right now. You may be feeling unsupported. That may be why you've got this 5 of Wands, because you're thinking, well, they aren't supporting me. They aren't showing me love. They aren't respecting me. And if you're craving that from them to feel safe and complete, understand that your connection with self and source is all that's required. And the only approval or the only love you'll ever need comes from inside and above you. So instead of saying they should be doing this or they're making me feel this way, recognize that you have the power to change. So I feel that you may be feeling unloved or unsupported right now, and they are feeling guilt about that. So what I want to bring in, I'm being guided to bring in, before I carry on, the Twin Flame and Separation Oracle. So what are they feeling guilty about? We've got, because they may be spending time with friends and family. And it's a relief card. Ignore that, because what I'm connecting with is why they feel guilty. They feel guilty because they may have plans with their friends and family for Thanksgiving or for Christmas time, and they're feeling guilty. They're feeling guilty because they want to be spending that time with you, but they may have obligations. And also, if they've got a karmic partner or they've got kids, and you haven't reached out and I'm wondering why. So if you've actually taken your power back and you've stepped back and you have stopped reaching out, they're wondering why. So they're curious about you. So again, you may feel that energy where, should I reach out? And what you're actually picking up on is their urgency to contact you. And they may be feeling unloved because you've pulled your energy back. They may be feeling unsupported because you've pulled your energy back. And in a way, that's a good thing, because it means that they need to step up and take action. Now, they know what a blessing you are. The law of attraction, the universe shows them that all the time. They see signs about you in their physical reality that shows them that you are a blessing in their life, that you are forever. They give me a block. There's blocks there too. So what they are realizing more and more is that you are meant to be. What is meant for you will not pass you by. Release any fear that tries to creep in, bringing in doubt, and have faith. So I feel they are worried that you're going to move on or meet someone else because you may not be reaching out, or you may have pulled your energy back. And this is also causing them pain in their back and their heart because they're worrying about things. And look at this, it's the ego causing problems today. It's always the ego. Everything that happens comes from love or fear. So if we're in love, if we're in the energy of love, everything's running smoothly. We're responding with love, we're feeling empowered by love, we're feeling excited about life. When the ego comes in, it puts you into fear. It edges all that goodness out. It puts you into false experiences that appear real, all those what-if scenarios. Or you start seeing things on social media and that's false evidence appearing real, and you panic. And what you have to do is face everything and rise and say, I'm not going to let this affect me today. And you have that telepathic link for a reason. Now, we connected with this yesterday. You have a telepathic link for a reason, because when the ego comes in, the blocks come, they give me those blocks in communication. When you're not talking to each other, you can connect in other ways. Because remember, this is the ego. Fear is an illusion. It takes away your peace. So release all fear, worries, and anxiety and ask the angels to help you. Archangel Michael, remember, will shield you and he will protect you. There's no need to worry. You are safe and you are loved and you are seen. And affirm that I am seen, I am understood, I am loved. So if you feel like your masculine doesn't see you, they do. They see you more than you know. They're crying over you because they feel guilty about what they've done. They feel guilty because they're not communicating. It hurts them. You might think they're just getting on with the life, but they're not. They're in pain. They're dealing with severe guilt and severe shame about the past and everything that's happened. So forgive everything and rise. That's the message for you today. When you go into fear, F-E-A-R, forgive everything and rise. And that's the message for you today. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.